Greetings, Argos. Welcome to UWF. I hope your first semester has been amazing so far, and I hope that you're having fun and still working hard, though, of course. Today, we're going to discuss some major and career exploration strategies, specifically concentrating on your VIPs and the Focus2 assessment resources, Focus2Career assessment resources. An important thing for you to remember today, and in general, but having confidence in not only being in the right major for you, but in knowing what it is you will do professionally once you graduate can help you in a variety of ways. So for instance, students who have a high commitment to their major, so in other words, those who are confident they have the right degree, and those that know what they want to do when they graduate and how they're going to get there, are more likely to A, graduate, but B, graduate in 4 years and with a higher GPA. And they're also more likely to land that first job straight out of college at a higher rate of pay than their peers. So again, it's important. There's some great benefits that come with this knowledge and this confidence, and we can help you with that. There are a variety of resources that CDCE can connect you with, which is my office, which is the Office of Career Development and Community Engagement. So if after this presentation you feel like you can use a little bit more assistance or guidance, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can call us, stop by, email, whatever's easiest. And again, as I mentioned, the Office of Career Development and Community Engagement, we're here to help you and want to make sure that you have access to everything you need to find that success and graduate in time. So for instance, there's a variety of self-assessment tools that you can use that will generate a list of potential career pathways that match, your personality and stuff like that, based on your responses. However, we really advise before you take these assessments to think introspectively. So think about who you are and what is important to you regarding your future career. And by thinking introspectively and identifying your VIPs before you take these assessments, you'll have a more honest idea about who you are and kind of where you fall in each of these categories in terms of what's important to you. So again, as you can see here, we talk about the VIPs. VIP stands for your values, your interests, your personality, and your skills. And I do believe that you have an assignment. It could be an extra credit or maybe a bonus or actually an actual graded assignment. Regardless of it, I believe you have a worksheet to complete in which you will identify these VIPs, so pay particular attention. This may come in handy. So first up, we have your V, or your values. Think workplace values. Like, obviously your personal values are important. And obviously, you want to make sure you choose a job that protects you there as well. But think things in terms of workplace. So ask yourself the following questions. What are your priorities? What's important to you? What will be important for you in your work life? And what elements of your life do you want to remain in place for the future? Also think about what motivates you. For instance, is earning a high salary or helping others or being creative important? Or maybe having time to spend with your family is the most important priority. So think about these values and use this to help kind of mold where you go and when you're looking through and researching different career pathways. Again, this list has a few examples of things to think about. It's not comprehensive, so again, you're not limited to what's just on this page. All right, your second entry, I guess, on the VIPs worksheet would be your interests. So like the values, consider the following questions to uncover what your interests are. So ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing? Is this related to a career? If not, how can you choose a career that will give you time to enjoy the things that you are interested in doing? And to help you with this, think about things that maybe you like to do, inside of school or outside of school. Like, what are your favorite classes, or what are your least favorite classes? And again, think about it, how it might connect to your career someday. Consider your hobbies or your interests like that. All right, and then the third leg of your VIPs would be your personality. So when you're considering what your personality is, introverted or extroverted is important to think about, obviously, but it's more than just that. So what are the dominant aspects of your personality? Do you need to be part of a team environment, or are you happier and more productive working independently? Are you a leader or more of a doer? Do you need to be closely managed, maybe micromanaged, or do you thrive in an environment that supports you in finding creative solutions to things independently? So think about all of these things when you're identifying your personality. And then the last leg of your VIPs would be identifying your skills. When you're thinking about your skills, consider both the hard skills and the soft skills. And ask yourself, A, what unique skills do you possess? For instance, are you good at working with numbers or tools or people, or maybe you're really good at analyzing solutions or situations. Those are important. What unique skills does your dream job, or any job for that matter, that interests you require? This will help you, again, when you ask yourself if there's anything that you need to do to improve on or strengthen your skills. Because some jobs will list out specific requirements, and being aware of that now will help you know where you need to go and where you need to grow to be considered as a relevant hire, or a person who is qualified, a relevant candidate, I guess I would say. So think about these things. Now, I wanted to mention really briefly, not mention, but kind of describe the difference between hard and soft skills. So what are the differences between hard and soft skills? Well, the hard skills, which are sometimes called technical skills or field-related skills, are specific, to an industry or profession or company, teachable abilities that can be defined and measured. Examples include computer programming, legal research, policies and procedural knowledge, and understanding of instrumentation. But these technical skills alone do not make someone that competitive in a job market. I mean, they're important, but combining that with the soft skills actually can give you an edge, give you a distinct edge compared to your competition out there. Soft skills are attributes that enable someone to interact effectively and harmoniously with other people. Examples include teamwork, leadership, communication, problem solving, etc. Again, going back to the tech skills, while they're important, jobs are constantly changing. So, new jobs are being invented every day. Some jobs are disappearing as technology grows and needs change. And with this position, descriptions change and they're constantly changing. So with these constant changes, hard skill requirements or tech skill requirements are changing as well. However, your soft skill knowledge and the use of will stick with you even as those hard skills either become obsolete or less required or they change or whatever it is. So having solid soft skills are really important. For instance, many large technology companies like Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and etc., they hire people based on these skills. They actually believe that soft skills can often predict future successes. And yes, although they may be looking for specific educational requirements, they honestly look for people that are going to be a good fit with their company based on how you interview and what you share in a resume, and feel that they can train anybody. So again, the soft skills really help you out. The Argo 2 Pro Career Readiness Program, you guys did the individualized career plan. That will help you, identify your strengths and weaknesses in your skills, but also it can be used, if you use it, as it should be, it can be used as a guide to help you kind of steer you through identifying, involvement opportunities from campus or experientially, like through an internship. And furthermore, it will help you to communicate your qualifications to employers. All right, so I know it's heavy, it's a lot, but all of that was really critical in identifying the right major career pathway for you or solidifying, the position you've taken so far. You don't have to wait, but I would advise that once your VIPs are identified, check out Focus2Career. So you can visit uwf.edu/Focus2Career. Again, you don't have to wait to go there. You can do it before, you can do it now. But again, going through and identifying your VIPs before you mess around with the assessments on the Focus2Career page could be really helpful for you. So Focus2Career is an online interactive self-guided career and education planning system that helps you find your path for success. So yes, it uses self-assessment, or career assessments, but there are a variety of other tools that are really helpful, including mapping of careers to UWF majors, as well as some occupational informational videos and information in general. But my big takeaway from this for you all is really whether you need help choosing a major, maybe you already have a major, so you need help identifying what to do with it, or maybe you don't need any of that help, you're just interested in a little self-exploration. Focus2 really is a great place to start. So Focus2Career, so if you go to uwf.edu/Focus2Career, that's where you'll go to learn a little bit more about this page. To get started, you'll need to create an account if this is your first time. If you're a returning user, you can return as much as you want. Just make sure you create an account with a username and password you won't forget. We don't have access to that in my office, so you'll have to go through a whole process to get it reset. So make sure something that you memorize or know. And a few big things, you'll need an access code, which is Argos. And we advise, at least after completing the assessments, coming and meeting with the career coach. However, if you need help getting set up or anything else, just feel free to schedule an appointment to come and talk with a career coach about Focus2Career. So this is what the page looks like. Again, uwf.edu/Focus2Career. The red arrows point to the links that new users, same page, it's just two different parts on this page, or two different spots on this page. So where new users will go to create their account. The word Argos, ARGOS, is circled. That will be your access code. It's on this page. And this is where you'll go to create your account. So once you click the link on that previous page, it'll take you here. You'll then fill in the information. So you need to include the access code, which is ARGOS, your first and last name, your email address, which we advise you to use your UWF student email address, just to make it easier for you. Your username will be that same email address, so your UWF student email address. Your password, again, it may be easier using what you have for UWF, but whatever password you'll remember. Your graduation year, that's your graduation year from UWF. Then you check that box and hit continue. So this is everything's on one page. There's 5 sections. We're going to chat about briefly the first 3 sections. Actually, the first one, for the purposes of what we're doing today, is not that necessary, but there are some interesting career planning foundations. But there's some interesting resources that can kind of help you identify how career ready you are. So how ready you are to enter the job market when you graduate. So peruse through those. But on that main landing page, if you scroll down, there's a self-assessment section. This is the most important one for you all because you are expected to complete these as part of an assignment for a grade in your class. So do these. As you probably have noticed, or maybe not, 4 of these assessments match up to what we discussed earlier. So you've got a values assessment, you've got a work interest assessment, you've got a personality assessment, and a skills assessment. The 5th one is for leisure, which is also helpful. Each one takes about 10-ish minutes to complete. And again, based on your responses, the Focus2 assessment will provide you a list of major and career options. You can review each assessment result independently, or you can review the combined assessment results, to see all 4 or 5 together. And just to be redundant here, we do encourage you to meet with the career coach after completing these. That way you can kind of just have a little more detail about what your responses tell us about you and tell yourself about you. It's not required, but it is encouraged. So if you were to click like the work interest assessment button, it'll take you to a page like this where a list of 6 questions. You answer these questions on a scale of 1 to 6. Hit continue. Each assessment has about, I'd say, 10-ish pages. Some maybe a little bit more, some maybe a little bit less. So like I said, you should probably complete these in about 10 minutes or so. Remember, the assessment results are not a crystal ball, but a great resource in terms of just giving you a little bit more tool for researching and helping you to kind of find the right direction to move. All right, so the 3rd section on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll hit the Explore the Possibilities section. The really helpful thing on here is what can I do with a major in at UWF? So it's pretty neat. This may also tie into some of your assignments for class. Regardless, again, when you scroll down to this section, if you hit the what can I do with a major in ... offered at the University of West Florida, click that button, it'll take you to the second image on the page. And this will be a list of all of UWF's majors. And you can literally click on any of these majors, accounting, anthropology, or whatever, and it will take you to another page that has a list of corresponding careers that people with these degrees often pursue and have reported happiness and fulfillment with. So, I know it's a lot, but good luck with everything. And again, if you have any questions or you feel like you may need a little bit more assistance or guidance, don't hesitate to contact the CDCE office. You can call us at 850-474-2254, email career@uwf.edu, or just stop by. We're located in Building 19, enter through the north-facing entrance. We offer drop-ins, so you don't actually have to schedule an appointment for everything, but for things like cover letter assistance or job search strategies, you can literally drop in Monday through Friday from 10 to 4 in person. We also have virtual assistants. Again, those hours are going to be 10 to 4 Monday through Thursday, with extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays until 7 p.m. for virtual drop-ins. And literally send a G-chat to career@uwf.edu. To schedule an appointment, you can do so through Handshake or call our office, those numbers listed before. And that's what you want to do for this type of appointment. Thank you.